shut your mouth. I got my windows down and my blind.
2019 mountain goat hunt. Drew out my Palisades mountain goat tag. First day we're gonna go up here on horses and we're gonna scout a little. It's July 10th. Thought we might as well get a good head start. We didn't see anything on our first spotting trip, but that didn't get us discouraged. We were excited to start learning the land and we couldn't wait to come back. A few weeks later, me and my dad decided to go back, see if we could get any higher and find any goats. We were able to spot some nannies and kids, but no billies.
It's simply imperative that we all have a damn good time. I'm getting them good vibes. I'm living this good life. I'm breathing on God.
The next time that we would return would be for my hunt. A 2-hour horse ride in and we found my first billy. Unfortunately, he wasn't what we were after, so we passed and continued on up the mountain. After a few minutes of glassing from the lookout, my husband Jason spotted a lone goat, and we could tell he was going to be a big billy.
We keep it on the up, that's how we get down. So don't be coming around unless you got them good vibes. I'm living this good.
Time to make a plan. We decided it would be best if me and Jason went after the goat. My dad would stay with the horses so he could come around to the next canyon and pick us up if he needed.
Nothing gonna spill it, nothing gonna kill it. Waving them words goodbye. I'm feeling them good vibes.
We found ourselves scaling rock walls and walking on ledges that only the goats themselves should be on. I'm sure if you asked my husband, he would tell you it took years off of his life. Even though we were on a mission, we couldn't help but be amazed at the views we were able to enjoy.
I ain't watching TV today. Bad news, it can just stay away. If you ain't got anything.
After nearly 3 hours of hiking, we found ourselves ready to make our final stop. We ranged him at 42 yards and had decided he was a billy worth taking.
Same spot, hurry. Same spot.
Oh my gosh.
Same spot. You're good. Right behind that shoulder. Nice shot, Lindsey. Nice shot. Get one ready. Nice shot. Get one ready. You're good. Good hit. Good hit, Lindsey. He's looking. Oh, hi. Easy, easy. Take a breath. Take a breath. He's hit hard. He's hit hard. Take a breath.
Goats are fearless. In the white circle, you can see where we first spotted my Billy, and in the red circle, you can see where he made himself comfortable before I shot him.
So Lindsey just poked a goat with her bow. Dropped her pack off right over here. We came all the way from that cliff face over there. Rock slide. Claire's still over there wondering what we're doing, I'm sure. We side-hilled around, got through that rock mess. You can see right off that limb right there. Straight up the hill to the ridge, up to that peak. This saddle that comes down around on the back side of this ridge. You can't see, but it's a goat trail on top. Straight off both sides pretty much, all the way across to here. I saw him, the last time we saw him, that we were positive was about 400 yards. And then we peeked our way down, coming right through here, and just made a slow, grueling poke all the way across this hillside. All the way to us right here. Let me zoom back out a little bit. So all the way down here, all the way across here, right up to here. And we weren't sure if he was still there. Tried looking back for Claire. We couldn't see, it was too far away. So Lindsey made the decision to just go for it, all or nothing. And we came down right into this group of trees here, snuck around, dumped her pack right here, got her bow off. Binos, everything, just bare bones. Came up to these trees, peeked over the ledge, and 42 yards. And he was just right down below those trees. And she made a great poke on him. He walked just around this ridge. We're gonna give him just a few more minutes and then kind of head out around these trees here and see if we can get a visual on him again. So I got 15 minutes to let Claire know if he's going to start the walk over here or not. I actually think we are going to drop.
No matter what, he's taking the horses out. That's miserable.
Yeah.
Blisters already on my feet. I can't hike that.
We might end up heading down the bottom tonight. So.
And Dad has the sandwiches.
Lovely. We got some kipper snacks.
I'll eat goat meat. Let's watch that.
How do you feel?
I feel nothing until I go over and see if I got a goat. I feel hopeful. I'm going to be extremely upset at myself if it didn't work out. We're going to go find him and shoot him with a gun.
How awesome was it though to make that whole trek all the way along that ridge, clear up the saddle? That doesn't even do justice to what that peak looks like.
It's hiding the hardest part.
Yeah. Up this hill, down around the face, scaled across this, just trying to keep from rolling rocks all the way across this face.
We scaled up that rock mountain. We scaled up the middle of that.
Yeah.
Bunch of idiots we are.
Yeah, right? Actually up the gut of that.
Thought we'd side hill it, and turned out we ain't gonna side hill that
Just
thing.
actually right up there, and then peeked out right by those trees.
Death was in our sights if you
Yeah, it was not a good feeling. But how awesome is that to make that trek and get 42 yards from a pretty good billy laying in the rocks. So
especially after some people thought I couldn't shoot one with my bow. Guess when you're out to prove a point, Gives you a little drive and determination.
Yeah. I'm gonna be feeling it tomorrow. My legs, blisters, guaranteed. That's a beautiful pic of the backside of Baird. Looking right down into Hellhole. Nice job, babe.
I shot my goat with my bow.
Oh my gosh.
It's right there.
Oh my gosh, baby.
Bow. Yes.
We gotta go all the way down this, down that, and then down that. And the goat is just over this little rise here, down there a little bit. So I'm scared to death. Lindsey laughing at me. This is what we just came off of. Kind of a wimp, we've found out. But this is goat country. This is what we've been going through for the last 3 hours. Rock slides, cliffs. Look what Lindsey did. Oh my gosh.
He's big. I did it. I made a dream come true. Now all that was left was a quick snack, some field samples for the fish and game, and get him on my pack and headed out. There was no way we could make it out the bottom like we had hoped. We were completely cliffed out, so we headed for the top. Fortunately, we were able to get cell phone service with my dad, who had taken the horses out the draw to come around and pick us up. We told him that we would be staying the night on the mountain because there was no way we could make it out before dark, and he told us about the mama grizzly and the baby that he had seen when we were headed to our goat.
Bad news, it can just stay away. If you ain't got anything good to say, then shut.
After a restless night of fearing we might roll off the mountain and keeping one eye open in case there was a mama grizzly looking for a midnight snack, we woke up to rain. We loaded our packs back up and started the journey back. We were going to meet my dad where we had left him with the horses. This is the ridgeline that we came in on, but with the rain and the fog, we decided the rocks would be too slick for us to travel. So we made the decision to drop down to the middle of Hellhole and make the grueling crawl back up out. Unfortunately, my dad was only able to bring 2 horses up to the top that next morning. One of them had gotten cut on the way out on the less than friendly trail, and we didn't want to risk injuring it any worse. So my dad loaded up the pack and headed out, while me and Jason rode the rest of the way. And that was it. My 2019 mountain goat hunt was in the books. Later we got it professionally scored and found out my billy went 49 inches and became the new Idaho state record taken with a bow and made the top 50 Pope and Young.